What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're definitely going to have some interesting things to discuss. As yesterday, we saw a very big pump and run in pretty much most of the major cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I just want you guys to look at this and share with me your opinion on what you think. I feel like right now there's a lot of people that are extremely bullish and extremely happy. And I mean, I understand why. We saw a huge run yesterday, which caused markets to pretty much be up 10 to 15% overall. So there's a lot of people taking profits, which, you know, a lot of people did tell me. Now, even though we didn't necessarily, or I didn't necessarily capitalize on this run because I was a little late to the party here, I just want to give you guys my opinion on how I believe this chart might not be what you think it is and why you should kind of take a second look before you continue to pump money into this market. How a lot of this might be FOMO. There's a lot of articles talking about that it could be a whale that bought into this. There's a lot of things to discuss, and before you buy any more or before you continue to trade crypto, I just wanted to make this early update so you guys can kind of see where my mind's at and why I'm not necessarily buying into this crypto market just this very second. Otherwise, today we are going to be covering XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, and the S&P 500 if we have time. We are still doing our crypto coin display giveaway, as you guys can see right here. All you have to do is comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as comment subscribed. Do those two things and I will be checking. And if you're not subscribed, you'll not win. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. All right, so basically to jump into the technical analysis, what I'm noticing in regards to all these cryptocurrencies is they don't really look too hot just yet. There were a lot of major factors as to why I would be buying in as of yesterday, which didn't actually clear for me to be buying in long. Now, it seems like it was just Bitcoin that really blew the door through pretty much all of its resistance levels, which would signal a good buying opportunity, but I don't think we're out of the woodworks just yet, and I think there's a lot of uncertainty that we have to discuss. Now, don't get me wrong, we really had a bullish approach here and we can very easily continue a bull run to the upside. So, you know, I'm rooting for that the bull market does come and does take us higher, but we have yet to clear one vital resistance level on this coin that is the deciding factor as to whether or not we're going to continue to pump higher or continue to reverse lower. And I want to show you guys this. Now, the other reason why I believe short term we don't look too good for Bitcoin is when you compare these other cryptocurrencies that are all trading within the top 10. You know, they're all trading within the highest point here, which have the most volume and the most market cap. You're going to see something very interesting, that not all of them have broken through its major resistance. Bitcoin, the big jump and the big hurdle to get over was its bottom support at about $44,000. This would basically confirm the fact that we're now entering inside a better trade. We're inside our sideways channel, which, as you guys have noticed in the past, was right here. This is a very long sideways consolidating channel that we have yet to break through. The second we saw confirmation of a breach above top resistance on our sideways channel here, that's when we bought in. It was breaking above 50K. That's when we bought in at $50,000 and leveraged this coin to the upside here. Vice versa, we did have a price floor right here. The bottom was about 45K, and we discussed the same thing, that the second we see confirmation of prices closing below this bottom support, we would buy in and start to short. So we did actually see the prices close and we bought in right here. And honestly, we leveraged it for quite some time now. Now, some people probably could have taken profit. You could have bought in at where I did and then shorted it to the downside here and then, you know, taking your profits right there. It's very possible. Or some people couldn't have, you know, if I was still in it. So we did decide to trend back up, and I did get liquidated at my dollar, or at my $45,000 support level right here. And it seems like we're back inside our sideways channel. So yesterday I was thinking about it. I discussed that this would have been a good opportunity to buy in when we close, and I don't think that's the case. I'm going to personally be a little more patient here. There seems to be a lot of resistance here, and this is why I'm a little uncertain. Now, it goes a little bit farther than just Bitcoin. When you compare it to XRP here, XRP's big thing, what was said yesterday, and why it seems like Bitcoin had a little more FOMO than more stability overall, and that's why I don't think we're in a very good position right now. So you can see right now we did have a falling wedge as well, or a bullish flag, a bull flag forming on XRP. We were trading below our moving averages here. And we discussed that the problem zone that XRP was having was back here at about $1.05. This cuts right through being the top resistance for XRP for right now, and also the very strong price floor on the coin. And we discussed that if we did not break through this and confirm yesterday closing above this support level here, we're not necessarily going to be in a good position. And guess what? Just yesterday, we didn't. We actually retested this top resistance right here, which is a bearish signal. We retested it. And what did we do? We closed below it. We retraced and corrected back down. So we're definitely in a more aggressive standpoint right now. You guys could buy in today, currently off of where we're trading here, and short. So for more moderate to aggressive traders, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy here and just play around with it. I'm actually going to short the market. I know this is crazy, and I know a lot of people are probably really confused right now, but that's what I plan on doing. For XRP specifically, I just want to see what exactly happens. I'm going to buy in for a short. We got rejected off a very clear-cut resistance level right here that we did not break. So even though we reversed right back up to the top support level or the top resistance level, we did not confirm breaking through it, which really isn't that helpful at all. And if you think about it, it's still basically creating lower high formations and was not a help in allowing us to start to see reversals to the upside. We needed to confirm a breach above this resistance here for us to buy in and leverage to the upside here. So, and that still wouldn't even break us bullish. That would get us back into allowing ourselves to break bullish through the $1.30 resistance to allow ourselves to break out. Same thing applied itself with Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually was able to break through its top resistance right here at about $45,000. This allowed us to get inside a sideways trading channel, which I'm not going to trade just yet. This now confirms the possibilities of the fact that we could be breaking bullish, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen just yet. What we need, and it's very possible to happen, you can actually see it almost looks like a double bottom formed, which is why I'm not too worried just yet about this crypto, but there are still potentially lower high formations here. We didn't really break through it just yet yesterday. This is clearly a top resistance that needs to be broken through, but the main confirmation, the thing that would basically allow us to confirm a bullish break to the upside would if we broke through $50,000. $50,000 has been the biggest, strongest, hardest resistance on the coin that we've been trying to battle for quite some time now. You can also see I've been thinking whether or not this is accurate. I don't necessarily think it is, but who knows? As markets continue and we see where the rejection point of this is, then we can confirm a third downtrend right here. This is ideally where we were thinking, but who knows? Maybe we were wrong in the fact that we thought this was the bottom or the top resistance, and this might be a little more accurate with a 1, 2, and then looking for the third confirmation there. Not entirely sure, but what I can tell you for sure is the fact that 50K has been a strong resistance on the coin. $50,000 cutting right through here. There was a small opportunity to profit here, and a lot of people did, and I'm very happy they did, as I didn't give the clearest direction that we were going to be moving to the upside here, which is unfortunate, and I really did want to see that, but we were so intertwined with the fact that we broke through our bearish L8 wave formation here. They were playing more on the conservative side, and like I always say, I'd rather miss out on a run than buy in and lose money. That's my saying, and that's what I always will stand by. So the fact that I missed out on this run doesn't mean I won't miss out on the next one or the one after that. I'll be prepared, and we'll get in for the next one when it comes, when it's a little more conservative and not just so sporadic here. But regardless, we're currently heading back up to the top here. Bitcoin is in good standing. That's what I'm trying to make, I'm trying to say. We are in a good standing. We're trading back above our strong resistance here, but now this is the second obstacle, trading inside this sideways channel here and confirming a breach above 50K. So basically, it's as quick as me buying in today. If we see Bitcoin close above $50,000, we close at, let's say, $50,100. That's bullish enough for me where I will buy in, breaking through that mental barrier and leveraging to the upside here. XRP, on the other hand, doesn't necessarily look good. We are still creating lower high formations on this coin, and we have yet to break through our top resistance, which is a signal to expect to see correction to the downside here. Let's see what happens. It's going to be very interesting the next couple of days. We could easily reverse off of here and head lower. Hopefully this is what you guys are seeing. Hopefully you can visualize that we did not break through this top resistance. There really wasn't a lot of volume in XRP as there was in Bitcoin. And then you start looking at things like Ethereum, which clearly rejected off its top resistance. Yes, we're trading inside its channel here. I understand. I see that now. And we have had a top resistance that is extremely bearish. You can see where this resistance plays out. This is a very strong resistance level that has had quite a lot of problems breaking through. And we're currently retesting that right now, which is ideal. Why I'm thinking we're going to correct back downwards. And that same thing would carry on to Cardano. Currently, Cardano has a major resistance here. You can see where this pulls itself from. This is a strong resistance level, clear problem zone right here, major reversal, reversal here, clear support, clear resistance, and we currently were retesting it yesterday, and we closed below it. And now we're starting to retest bottom support, or starting to come back down to bottom support. But regardless we retested this and we got rejected. And it wasn't just on Cardano. It happened on XRP. It happened on Ethereum. It was only Bitcoin that managed to break through these strong resistances. Ethereum did not do the same. Whether or not we move this up, I don't think this is where the top supports are. I actually think it's right where we have it drawn here. We're okay with only Bitcoin. This is the only coin that shows signs of potential reversal back to the upside here. But with every other cryptocurrency leading towards a bearish signal, leading towards already starting to see markets correct, which might correct us back down to the moving average. We'll see. This might be a small opportunity here, but the short that I do have and will be opening will be right here where we bought in from, where the market started to reverse, and pretty much shorting it down to, who knows, as low as we can, creating that stop loss, and then obviously creating a liquidation point. Sorry, the stop loss being at $1.05 because we did not break through it. So that's pretty much where my head's at, where I think the rest of the markets are going to carry itself. Everything is starting to reject off resistance. XRP is still in this lower high formation, not necessarily something that I'm proud of. Ethereum here is also still in a bearish lower high formation here, still has yet to breach through its resistance, which is why I'm still bearish. Bitcoin's the only one that has the slightest bit of hope that we could potentially see a run back to the upside here, but it's not going to happen until we break through our top resistance here. Until then, we're still in a lower high formation. Hopefully now you guys can see it. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We're looking for another one heading us lower, and we'll see what exactly happens, but we're not still out of this major symmetrical triangle yet. And another cool thing to show you guys is if we do symmetrical, or let's do crypto chart patterns. For the coin, we had a bearish flag, or sorry, a bullish flag right here. Bullish falling wedge, whatever you want to call it, where prices fell into this bottom support. We caught onto it, and then we broke bullish. You can see that's what happened here. We fell into a bottom support, traded down, and then we broke outside of it. But we're starting to see it right now in even bigger symmetrical triangle form. As you guys can see, this is what happens with a symmetrical triangle. It's hard to pick and predict exactly what happens here. That's long-term on Bitcoin. Long-term on Bitcoin, there is a much bigger symmetrical triangle forming here, which at the end of things will either break us bullish or break us bearish at the end. We still have some confirmation to get through there. So it really depends on whether or not we're going to be clearing this top resistance, pretty much giving us a better opportunity of whether or not we're going to be breaking out or not. But hopefully that, explains for the most part what exactly is going on, why and when I'm buying in, and what I'm waiting for within Bitcoin to buy in, confirming 50,000 being broken here, because we're still in lower high formations, and until we can breach through our other resistance, we have yet to create a higher low pattern, which is still extremely bearish. Otherwise, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.